I'm Destroy G, and welcome to the first episode of my brand new hardcore series. After selecting an appropriate name, I created a new world. And as I spawned in, I looked into my surroundings only to find the plains biome and a few mountains with caves nearby. My first thought was of course to chop down a tree for some logs that could be used to make some workbench and some tools. After making a cobblestone pickaxe, I jumped straight into a cave in hopes of finding coal and iron ore that could be used to make a better pickaxe and hopefully some armor that could be used to survive in the hardcore world. By the way, feel free to skip video sections using the timestamps. I'll link a timestamp to all highlights parts, and a reminder that I stream this on Twitch, so you're welcome to join the next streams. After searching around for a while, I found 3 pieces of iron, which I began to smelt as I pondered what I should make with them. My first thought was to make a pickaxe, but I soon changed my mind after looking at my hunger bar. I needed a bucket to start a farm, so with my 3 pieces of iron, I made a bucket, and then I went to pick up a water nearby. As I continued searching for some iron, I made a silly mistake of attempting to water clutch, and that almost cost me my hardcore world. And with only 2 hearts remaining and getting hungry by the seconds, I finally found my saviors. The kind villagers allowed me to grab some bread and apples from their chest, which was enough to fill up my belly, and as a grateful pilgrim, I vowed to protect them. After scouting the area and sacrificing an iron golem for its iron, I slept in a bed to skip the night, which I was not ready for. And then I made an iron pickaxe, and looked around for some coal and maybe some iron. Sadly, I was not able to find any iron, but I only had 1 piece of bread and 2 apples left, so I knew that I had to begin farming for food. So I made a small farm plot, and as the crops would take a while to grow, I decided to leave the village in order to explore my surroundings a bit more. I found snowy plains nearby, which gave me access to spruce wood. I quickly grabbed a few saplings. And as the day was coming to an end, I hurried back to the village so that I could get some sleep. As I woke up, I immediately planted some of the spruce saplings that I had gathered, and ran around gathering seeds and exploring a little bit more. And I spent the rest of the day cleaning up the village and expanding the plantation. After a while, I finally started working on a villager breeder, which would be significant for the village's success. villager breeder was done, I decided to work on an iron farm, as it would be useful in making tools and items that will be needed for future automations. As I was opening up an area for the iron farm, I found a cave in which I explored and found many materials like redstone, lapis lazuli, gold, a bucket of lava, and a stack of iron. They would all prove to be useful given time, but for now I made armor and tools with the iron in mind, just to make things easier for me. Then I continued working on the iron farm. I did spawn proofing near the iron farm so the iron golems wouldn't spawn in the wrong place. As I dug deeper and deeper, I realized that I will have to come all the way down every time I wish to use the iron farm, which sounded pretty inefficient. But then I remembered that there's another iron farm design which is smaller and isn't as deep. After stone-proofing the old iron farm, I began construction of the new iron farm. seriously spent so much time attempting to trap a zombie that could pick up items. Then I started bringing the villagers in. Finally, with the zombie in place and the villagers in place as well, it was time to build the place where the iron golems will be. But then I made a mistake. I broke a block that let a baby zombie in the hole I was in. The hole was so small that I would have nowhere to escape, but my friend Iron Golem protected me. But at what cost? He suddenly began taking damage and died like a hero.
chests and hoppers in place, the iron farm was finally done. Next, I decided to start a building for the trading hall. I captured a villager that would become the foundation to a trading hall. I decided to give him the job of toolsmith, so that I could trade iron from the iron farm for emeralds, and the emeralds for diamond tools. Then I traded a few carrots and potatoes for emeralds, and I used them to level up the toolsmith villager. Then I traded iron for emeralds.
Thank you everyone who's still here and is still watching. And for those who already went away, so thank you for watching, in case you somehow hear this. I hope you guys have a good one. Goodbye. Thanks for watching.